How you doing? This is Sean McVay with Sean's Outdoor Adventures, and in this video I'm going to do a little comparison between your climbing stick versus your silent step system, the silent approach step system. They gave them to me months ago. I moved to Iowa, some of you know that, and I just have not had time. I haven't even had time to go hunting. Like, I should be hunting right now, but just got off work. I'm going to do a comparison just to give you an idea, because people have been asking me, how are these? I have never even taken these out of the package yet, so you're going to watch me use them for the first time. You'll see the learning curve, whatever. So let's take a look at these and see what the comparison is. All right, now I have done a video on climbing stick tricks that I'd use these climbing sticks for. I will put a link for that. You definitely want to check that out, especially if you use climbing sticks. Got some good tips in that. I'm going to do 2 climbing sticks, see how high I get and how long it takes me to get that height. And in fact, I'm just gonna detach them right here. And the reason why I'm doing 2 is because, as you might be able to tell, it is getting late and I'm just running out of time. But this is gonna give us an idea of how long does it take for me to set up 2 climbing sticks and how high do I get. And then we will use the other step system to see how long does it take to get the equal height. Now, one advantage you're gonna know right off the bat with climbing sticks is, you got 3 steps with 1 strap. So I'm actually giving myself 3 steps by going like this and just securing it the one. So there is an advantage there. The other huge advantage in the other direction with the silent approach steps is they are super light compared to the climbing sticks. The climbing sticks are, I don't even know the exact weight. It might be like 15 pounds or something. With these steps, I mean, the whole thing, and you can wear it around your waist. This is just barely a couple pounds. So very light. So, okay, I just secured that one. I got this other one here. I got to put my lineman rope around the tree. So let's do that. All right, so let's take a step up here. Lean back, put our next step on. I actually would be a little more comfortable if I had tightened my lineman rope just a hair, which I will do before I do my next round of stuff. But, once you get used to climbing in trees, it's not that big a deal. I know some people have a little bit of fear of heights and stuff, so it might be a little bit more of a challenge for them, but when you get comfortable hanging on the side of a tree, it's not that bad. So, okay, strap number 2. Actually, this step is a little close. I'm going to loosen it and move it up higher. All right, so we're going to climb up here, see how high I get. I'm probably going to go off the screen. And so I get this high with just 2 climbing sticks. So let's switch to the others. I'm going to go above the bag. I have never done this before, but I like to have access to my lineman rope, so I'm going above the bag with that. I'm going to unzip this one. Now, I did check out some of the videos on this, and this is, like I said, this is a brand new experience for me, so I don't have I usually create systems for myself to be as efficient as possible. I would have to mess with this for a little while to really create my own personal system for setting it up. But let me get the first one out. Okay, so 2 things that the guy mentions is right about where your knee is, when your leg is bent, that's where you put the step as far as that height. And the steps are going to be about 6 inches apart this way on the tree. I can even kind of rotate a little bit, do it for you this way. So on the tree, they're going to be staggered about like this. So let's just give this a try. Let's get one of these around the tree. Now, if your fingers are numb because it's cold out, it's going to be hard to work this rope a little bit. So just be mindful of that. Got a lot for enough time. All right. Now you also want to put your foot in up against the tree It did slide a little bit as I put my weight on there. Get the next step out. Now I can see with the way I'm positioned on this tree, my knee is bent over here, so that gives me an idea of the height I need to put this thing at. Once I get this on, I'm going to probably tighten up my lineman rope even more for this, because the way that you're hanging on the tree is a little different even, and I would benefit it from being a little closer to the tree. So let me just tighten it up a little. Oh, oops. Almost fell there trying to tighten up. So you gotta be careful of that. That step did want to turn a little bit on me. So I'm just, as I'm working this, I'm seeing that if you get the metal piece that you're going to feed this through facing you, at first I had it facing that way. I want it facing this way. It's easier for me to work the strap through and feed it. So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. It'll be easier to. So yeah, you got to really be careful with these. You got to get your foot sank in there real good. Probably even kick it down, because those first two did want to turn out on me. But it's just me getting used to them. So I am going to use these, in case you're wondering. I have a place already in mind. It's a pretty deep hike into the forest, and having the lighter system than the sticks is going to help me in that scenario. So, but also keep in mind too, like if you're setting up in the dark, it's also going to take you more time, in the dark. So if it's a morning sit, all right, I'm kicking that down in, see that? And I'm making sure that the arch of my foot is over. Let me step on that, see how that is. Yeah, that's good. So you just definitely got to step on them right. They work if you step on them right. It's kind of fun climbing trees. It's getting dark out too. I got to hurry up while you can still see me. So I'm getting up to close to the height I was with the climbing sticks. I've got, 5 steps out. So I'm almost halfway through my steps. There you have it. Let me get down and give you a synopsis. All right, so I just came in from doing that. I haven't even fully packaged this up. I just kind of was jamming the straps in there, and I was thinking, if I'm in a hunting situation and I get down at nighttime and it's dark, I'll probably just jam these in kind of like that, and then I might even take this whole thing off and put it in my backpack and mess with that when I get home. But here's the synopsis on the two. So climbing sticks are definitely going to be quicker and easier. However, they are a lot of extra weight compared to these. This is definitely a good option if you really are looking to lighten up, and especially if you're going in really deep. So I will use these, and I'll do it on my real deep hunts. On my shallower hunts where I'm not going in as deep, I'll just probably use the climbing sticks because it's quicker and easier. With the climbing sticks, as I mentioned, it's 1 strap, 3 steps. Here, it's 1 strap, 1 step. So to put up 3 steps, I'm doing 3 steps. So that's where, the trade-off there. I also would say I'm fairly agile. I'm comfortable climbing in trees. If you're not comfortable climbing in trees or you're not super agile, you definitely would need a learning curve with something like this. And there are probably some guys who might not get comfortable with it. And, I don't want to detract from any sales from these guys. I'm just, even saving people time if they know, okay, I'm not going to fit into that category. I'm not that agile and I'm not that comfortable climbing. Then yeah, it might just save everybody time and get something that you'd be a little more comfortable, even like a ladder stand. That's not going to be portable. You're going to be limited in that regard. But I think overall, you get used to it. This is a good option if you're trying to reduce weight. And that's my synopsis on the two, because a lot of people have been asking me, how do I like these, whatever. You just saw me the very first time I ever used them. And I learned after the first two steps, I got to secure my foot in there a little better so that the step doesn't want to roll. But once you get used to getting it right in the arch and secure it right, it wasn't an issue for me. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this video helped. And until next time, take care, God bless, and I cannot wait to get out hunting. I live in Iowa now, and I'm not even getting time to go out hunting. But later this week, baby, I hope to get out. God bless you.